Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling something I think a lot of project managers grapple with.
Oh, yeah. What's
It's
that?
keeping everyone in the loop, but like appropriately in the loop, without just flooding them with useless details.
Yes, the Information Balancing Act. It's crucial.
Exactly. And we're digging into this based on some really solid thinking around effective project communication, specifically drawing from Insights in Project Management for Project Managers by Orlando Casabon.
Good source.
Ooh.
It's true, stakeholders aren't monolithic, are they? Some want that 30,000-foot view, others maybe a bit closer.
But rarely do they want to be right down in the weeds with the team.
Absolutely. And finding that sweet spot is the challenge. Give too little info and they feel out of the loop, maybe nervous.
Right. Or they start making assumptions.
Exactly. But give too much, especially the wrong kind of detail, and, well, their eyes glaze over, you lose them.
Okay, so let's paint a picture. You've got a key stakeholder. They're bought into the vision. The why is clear. But now they need a progress update. Something more than, yep, we're working on it, but they definitely don't need the technical blow-by-blow.
Right. They're not interested in the team's daily stand-up notes or code commits.
Not at all. So what do people typically reach for in this situation? What are the usual suspects for reporting?
Well, you see a few common things. Some teams might think, let's do a weekly demo, show off the latest features.
Okay, a demo. What else?
Or, the classic status email, just a rundown of what happened this week.
Wow.
And sometimes, especially in agile environments, maybe someone suggests showing them a burned down chart.
Interesting options. Let's break those down, though, for this specific stakeholder. The weekly demo seems like it could be useful, but is it right here?
Probably not, right? Demos are usually for getting feedback on functionality, showcasing work for the team, or maybe close end users.
It feels very tactical, very feature-focused. The stakeholder needs more strategic context, wouldn't you say?
Precisely. They want to know if the project is on track towards the big goals, not necessarily the intricacies of how a button now works. It's just too much detail in the weeds.
Okay, so demo's likely out. What about that status email? Quick, easy.
It can be quick, but often, well, they become these dense blocks of text, don't they? Hard to quickly see the trajectory.
Yeah, you kind of have to wade through it to find the key points.
Yeah,
Lacks that immediate visual sense of progress or direction.
exactly. No clear structure, often no visual anchor. It doesn't really give a sense of momentum or where things are heading strategically.
Okay, and the burn down chart. I mean, I use those with my teams. They're great for seeing work remaining in a sprint.
Right, for the team. It's about velocity, task completion, remaining effort. It's very operational, very technical.
So again, probably too granular, too focused on the how of the work rather than the what and when of the bigger picture.
Definitely. It speaks the language of the delivery team, not necessarily the language of a strategic stakeholder. It doesn't show progress against milestones in a way they'd easily grasp.
So if demos are too detailed, emails too unstructured, and burn downs too technical, what does hit that sweet spot? We need something that shows progress and direction clearly, but stays high level enough.
Well, this is where a good roadmap comes in, isn't it?
The roadmap. Tell me more. Why is that the better fit here?
Because it's inherently visual and strategic. A well-designed roadmap shows, the main phases, the major milestones, key deliverables plotted against a timeline.
So it connects the plan to the progress visually.
Exactly. It provides that high-level strategy, but with enough concrete detail, the milestones, the goals, that the stakeholder understands the path forward and sees how things are tracking.
Without getting bogged down in task lists or technical jargon.
Precisely. It gives clarity, it provides structure, it shows direction and progress against that direction. It answers the "are we on track" question at the right altitude.
It sounds like it really bridges that gap then, between the initial, maybe quite abstract vision and the day-to-day execution that the stakeholder doesn't need to see.
That's a great way to put it. It aligns expectations. It shows the journey, the key checkpoints, fostering confidence, because the path is clear. It's a communication tool designed for that kind of conversation.
Okay, this makes a lot of sense. So if we boil down, the key takeaway here is when you've got stakeholders who need more than the elevator pitch, but less than the detailed schematics.
A roadmap is very often your best bet. It provides that just right level of information.
The Goldilocks option for stakeholder updates.
You could say that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's about tailoring the communication to the audience's specific needs for strategic insight.
So a final thought for everyone listening. Take a moment to consider how you're sharing project updates right now. especially with those key stakeholders who need that strategic view.
Mm-hmm. Are you maybe providing too much noise or perhaps not enough signal?
Could introducing or refining a visual roadmap bring more clarity, more engagement, and ultimately better alignment to your projects? It's definitely something worth thinking about. And if you want to explore more strategies like this for effective project management, communication, and practice, we really do recommend checking out the book Project Management for Project Managers by Orlando Casabone.